Hello, everybody. Skylar here, and welcome back to another episode of A Date with Death. Let's see. What shall we do to start off this episode? I believe we should eavesdrop. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Let us eavesdrop. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. Deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause, as you presume. Oh, there's a pause as you assume. The person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just tend for a little. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on the call hang up. You think was probably the other person. You then hear a knock, and almost makes you jump. But next door, a voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer's breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So, you're just after my cookie. You caught me. Sorry. Come in. We can eat some before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple. Huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Mystery and cuteness. Bed. Your favorite bed. It also happens to be your only bed, but that doesn't matter. Your soft bedding sits against pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of the bed and look around your room. Smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years, but I'm proud of how it looks right now. Before it was full of anime figures. Because that is indeed how my room is, although it's mainly stuffed animals. You have always been a collector, and that hasn't changed, though you're waiting to unpack all of your anime merch when you have more space. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change in the future. Milo! Play with Milo! You pull out one of Milo's favorites. 2 metal cups and a handful of dog treats. He instantly recognizes the game you're about to play and sits on the floor, waiting for it to begin. You place the treat under one cup and shuffle them around slowly. Milo's eyes follow the cup the entire time. He's very good at this game. And correctly identifies the cup with the treats under it. He munches them happily, and you prepare for another round. Let's check on Milo. Milo is rolling around on your bed, enjoying the last traces of sunlight. He looks a little tired after the walk you took together earlier. You happened to stumble upon a new dog park nearby and spent the afternoon playing fetch. It was a great time for the both of you. All right. Time to talk to death, I suppose. Let's check the internet. Ooh. Little poppers. Okay, I want to annoy you guys with it. Let's go to the chat room. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. Grim? Message not sent. This makes me want to send more messages. Message not sent. Uh-oh. There's an error. It's a system malfunction. Screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. You can afford a new laptop in this day and age. You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly, it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see all already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single, simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It's none of your business. I see. I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And I didn't even send. Okay, let's deal with this message over here first. I swear you don't listen purposefully. Well, yes. Anyway, is something wrong? Oh, you are not meant to admit it. What am I supposed to do with you? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me. Do not message me. But you cannot seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Ugh. Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you called me anyway. Well, it makes me think something happened. Seems your skills of deduction are adequate. So, what's wrong? Do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow, I miss your face, you know? How about turning your camera on? Rem? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. That's supposed to mean... Are you hurt? I suppose you can say that. Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. Wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath? As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. Time, which is why I told you to be alone today. Okay, messages from the Grim Reaper. It's nothing personal. Sorry. You're making me worry more. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let us resume via text. Okay. Huh? This will work better. You're simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't... Do you mean that as a compliment or an insult? Honestly? How can someone's aura be so intense, yet so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma. I am so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like Raj. I see. No, do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have a solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. But coloring is still solid, anyway. Always. I still don't understand. You have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, studying it, does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench, and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. That is why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A blood what now? I'm being honest, I have no idea what that means. Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say not. One cannot enter into a blood promise without understanding the consequences of breaking one. And since you show no understanding of what one even is, I literally have no clue what all of this is even about. Blood promises and curses? That stuff is out of fantasy books. Not real life. That is entirely untrue. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed or participated in such things. How exactly do you understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. Not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So, what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force. What? Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. Theory. How exactly does one channel life force? What am I even asking you? To channel life force. You literally just asked me. How can you not know what you asked? I know, I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. Form a connection. Right. Right. I see. Eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. Bridge. Of course. Can't say you guys ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. But I'm glad to be your first. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer part of my consciousness. You'll what? Is this like a demonic possession? Truthfully? I suppose so, yes. They are quite similar. That's comforting. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is. And if I do resist, your mind will simply break apart, fracture. I am stronger, and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Oh. Fracture? That means your mind will fall apart. Will lose the ability to understand life. Eventually, you'll lose yourself. Wouldn't be me anymore? You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind? Boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden to me, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim. Shall we begin? Sorry, question. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. I suppose it is needed. Happy now? Wait, can I check the log? There we go. There we go. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. No need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Did this mind connection do anything not wait then? You know, until you recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be a sensible thing to do, but it's nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. This is not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep. Fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes. Don't look away until the connection is... How will I know when it's formed? Feel it. It'll tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscious will merge with you. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You're going to take control of my body? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. Me to prove I'm serious. I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for setting. How? 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. You almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. Surely you could have phrased that a little better? And maybe it will give me answers. What is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task? Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? Suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. Trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. Right. Cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine. Believe you. Well, are you prepared? As prepared as I'll ever be. Stay still. Prepare yourself. You there. Shh. Don't break my concentration. Just stop wiggling. It will cause irreparable damage. Be your fault entirely. I'll not feel sorry for you. Keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Ah. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky. By the way, because of all your wiggle. What the? I. You. How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold. That's you, right? That cold feeling. I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really were serious this whole time? You're actually the Grim Reaper. Yes. As I've been telling you this entire time. I am always truthful. It seems that you will finally start to believe me. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection? Feel it, like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my consciousness into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my consciousness will be inside of you. Then I could technically see through your. Of course. It makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Grim. Yes. I accidentally. Be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. Seems you and I are quite suited for each other. To each other. There. I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture a connection. A bridge. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours. The other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my consciousness. Sounds simple enough. When I tell you to, you close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. Don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accident. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Sure. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath. Calm. Try my best. Close your eyes. Okay. I've made it across and open them again. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Strange. That is normal. Now, take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah, what is it? How did you... How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you. In my head. Yes. I should have mentioned then this connection has benefits and drawbacks. And it is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. Amazing this is possible. Yes, thanks to my talents. I'm very talented after all. Talented and amazing, and all of that. So, can you see my aura? Can see it, yes. Mind you, I can see that I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it. Feels... Sparse? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. That your aura was sparse, not you. Pretty. Come on, I'm sure you could think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway. Not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. You look kind of built up right now. What do you mean? I have pills to help you clear out the old pipes, you know? What the... My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine? But what's with that face? It's... bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right. You don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. Just... It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, right? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. It hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, both supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow, like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. Yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same. Dang. Hold on. Yeah, as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it? You said you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Honestly, that honestly sounds like a good thing. But the lack of smell tells us that you are indeed not cursed. which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. Helps me concentrate. Okay. What the? What is it now? Trim. Open. So, in all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? You? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. You could say please, you know. Please. I'm the best of the best. That's kinda out of nowhere. It's an indisputable fact, yet can't make any sense of it. Maybe you're not the best of the best then? Nonsense. That is not an option. Anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses. When you close your eyes, yes, pulses. Open them again for me. Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something is protecting me. Is there something you need protection from? That would be... Ooh. It won't harm you. Told you so. Yeah, it won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. And I believe you, for now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned home somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's yours. Other issue. There's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? The question. Knowledge is dangerous. Especially if it's wrong. So, you'll tell me once you know more. Perhaps. Maybe if you behave. Beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to, you know. Maybe if you beg me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest. I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? Get some rest. The ability of being a Grim Reaper? That is correct. Still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. And show it to me. Today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to, indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring, aren't you? What? And what if I say yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I would say that you're making a mistake, obviously. Only place I will lead you, your doom. Remember that. If anything, I say you have... No, we'll go with, well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. Either way, you could not handle being wrapped around me for long. We shall see. Your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get too much trouble. Try not to get too much trouble while I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? You really have a death wish? And if I say yes, then I might be somewhat worried about you. It doesn't matter to you, right? You're after my soul. We can talk about it. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. Solid black picture seems to convey that. It definitely did. You are being sarcastic. I feel like you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this way. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. Suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night. And with that, that's the end of day 2. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, Cooper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you feel a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable, and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you feel very glad that you have walked. Alright, and that is where we'll end this episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you everybody for having such a great time with me. I'm Skyla, signing off. Bye bye!